So once you've been in here and you've gotten into your Microsoft Office account, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to attach something from your OneDrive into an email. So there's a couple different ways to do this. You can go, let's say you have your email open, which is your Outlook. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a new message, and then give it a minute. There we go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to type this, you're going to type in the address to the teacher. So let's say that you're going to send something to Dr. Benkert, okay? So you're going to find her email address, and then you're going to attach from your cloud locations. Now the cool thing is, if it is something that you have just done and it's been saved in your OneDrive, it's going to be under your suggested attachments because your computer tries to help you out a lot. But let's say, maybe you did it earlier in the day or you've gone back to it the next day. So you can browse your cloud locations too. Okay? So this is going to open up your OneDrive, all right? Now I know that recently, these are the most recent documents, and it tells you the dates of everything that you've done, any changes that you've made to any document. So I know that this document right here is the document that I just changed, okay? So I'm going to want to click on that, and it gives you a little check mark next to it. And then I'm going to click next. And you can do this two different ways. So you can, as you can read, share as a OneDrive link. So they're going to actually get a link, and you can continue to change this document. This is something that's great to work on like as a team. If you want to share it with some friends in class, or a teacher or a parent, if you guys want to edit it at the same time, this is a great option. Otherwise, if you're going to turn it in as an assignment, you're probably going to want to attach it as a copy. All right, they're going to get just what you have done, and you're not going to get any changes on it. This one, you can actually see people making changes when you get into it. It's kind of cool. But anyway, we're going to use this one because we're going to send this like it was an assignment. Okay? And so here it is. It's attached. And then you're going to type in here what it is. Testing OneDrive. And this is something that I'm just going to send to Dr. Benkert just so you guys can actually see the whole process. Okay? So testing OneDrive attachment. And I can't spell tonight. To email. All right? And so you can just, there you can write your message. Okay? Here is my assignment. Okay? And then you're just going to send it, and that's it. That's what they're going to get. So they're going to actually get that document that you were just working on. All right? The other way to do that, remember I told you there was another way. So let's exit out of email. We're going to leave that. The other way is if you need to retrieve a document that you're working on, you get in your OneDrive, and we're going to go back to that document 7 because that's the most recent one that I was working on for you guys. Just as an example. So we'll open up the documents because that's where I know that I saved it. And then I'm going to look down. You can actually sort all of this stuff too. I like to sort. Sometimes alphabetical order is okay. It starts out as numbers. But sometimes I like to sort by the date. So I like to do newer to older in cases of, especially assignments. For students, this might be the best way to sort things. So here's this document that I just made up just a little bit ago, okay? So I'm going to open it. I can open it up here, and I can make changes to it. Or let's say I know for sure I'm done with it and I've saved it. You can also use this icon. See, it says share the selected item with other people. So if you click on that, it's going to take it to an option to share somebody. So there again, let's say that I want to send that to Dr. Benkert. So I'm going to start typing in the beginning of her email. And then you're going to give her, so you got other options. You can put a link in here and it'll open up in an email, or you can do it this way. Or you can just send her the link. So remember we talked a little bit ago about if you're going to send a link, that's going to let the other person edit things and change things. So again, this would be good if, let's say that this was an assignment for a group. This would be a great way. Let's say you created the document. You could send it this way too to those people. But if you want to send just an email of it, I'm going to open up my Outlook then, and it's going to give me all of that information that I typed in before on the other screen. Okay, so it's basically the same thing. So there's document 7, and this is the testing document sending to teacher. Okay, so I can't spell. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so sorry. I can't spell tonight. Okay, so anyway, those are your options on how to send your different types of assignments to teachers, and that's how the OneDrive works. So if you've got any questions about that, let me know. Send me an email, or we can get on a Zoom call or something like that.